You think this is bad? Good thing you're not here on Meatless Wednesdays.
You think this is bad? Good thing you're not here on Meatless Wednesdays.
Like, personally, as a director, I would have cut this one out, man. This made me cringe on the inside and out. Now, there's something about watching an old childhood movie and realizing that it's low-key cringe, bruh. And I ain't gonna lie, this just happened to me because I rewatched Thunderstruck, and low-key, it was cringe, but at the same time, it made it more funny. Now, I hope y'all seen Thunderstruck. If not, it's cool, because we gonna talk about it. Now, the plot for this movie is pretty Space Jam-y, and this high school kid took Kevin Durant's basketball abilities and basically became the next Bron. Well, I shouldn't say next Bron, because nobody's touching Lil Goat. Let's feel it. I'm glazing.
You are my sunshine.
But before all that happens, let's get familiar with what's going on. And so for the opening scene, we get introduced to this high school basketball coach, and he basically knows nothing about basketball, bro. Like, it's bad.
Put some pressure on. Put some jelly in that donut. Score some baskets.
Yeah, I told you. And I like how they put the camera on the two black dudes. They was definitely thinking no Diddy in their head, bro. It was like, coach, pause, bro. Hey, coaches always be having them Ayo moments, or am I tripping? They be like, you gotta go hard on the D. Like, what? Excuse me? And so right after this, we see the first interaction with our main character, Brian.
Hey, hang time. Spirit. What's that kid's name?
Manager.
Manager. Sit down.
Like, I'm sorry, the disrespect in this scene alone would have had me crashing out, bruh. And the way he commanded this man like a dog, dude, I would not be the manager no more. But one other thing, I never realized how bogus this man's fits were, bro. They couldn't have gave him a little smaller shirt, bruh. But yeah, very soon we find out that this man's favorite player is Kevin Durant. And yeah, that's pretty obvious. The movie's literally called Thunderstruck. My fault, man.
So good. You can't guard KD. Boom! That's another dunk. Yes, and the crowd goes crazy.
But yeah, he isn't just a fan, he's a D1 Glazer, bro. Like the highest level of meat riding, bro. Like them Bron dudes in the comments who be like, my glorious king LeBron James. He's on that level, bro.
Let's see that one again. Get up there. Boom!
Like the rewind is crazy. He in his room doing this by himself, dog. So whoop-de-doo, we come to find out that this man Brian is horrible at the sport of basketball. To the point where it doesn't even look believable, y'all. Like, why is he trying to do it behind the back when he can barely dribble in place, bro? You telling me now one of his homies told him to chill out with all this basketball? Hey, hold up, he got a best friend in the show. Why don't he tell him, like, chill? Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, let me go get into it. And so fast forward, my boy Brian gets to school and he sees a new girl.
Sin City was a maybe.
And mind you, he's kind of lame at school, so this gives him a new opportunity to rizz up, cook up, and get in that mode. And respect to Brian, because he was really about to go get a bucket. Until bro's #1 hater hopped up on the goddamn cafeteria tables and proceeded to violate.
Hey, everybody, watch this.
Why are we doing this again? Because I want to dunk like KD.
Like, y'all, if he did this to me, I'm seeing red. I'm crashing out in that cafeteria. Principal gonna be running in like, what happened? You know what happened. I'm gonna do bro like Luffy did the Celestial. Shout out to my anime land. And one could possibly wonder how he even got this video, bro. But the scene prior, we literally see that his sister be recording his lowlights, bro. She be dropping these on YouTube. She be getting views off this. She probably getting paid. She probably getting paid more than me. But my thought was, what does she gain from this? What does she gain from having a lame big bro that she exposes every day? There's no street cred in that gang. And now we got a weak nickname. They calling him Hang Time. I mean, that's a cool nickname, but not in his case, you know. So to make Brian's day better, his pops ends up surprising him with some OKC tickets. And as Brian's probably thinking,
Yes, I got some glorious Kevin Durant tickets.
I was gonna see if you wanted to go to the Thunder game. Really? Really?
but either way, this is W father activity.
You pay this much attention to your math class? Because if you did, I think we'd be talking academic scholarship to Harvard.
Dad, Kevin Durant doesn't teach my math class.
Like, come on, bro. He just got to the game and he already doing this level of glazing. This is what I'm talking about right here. And you know, for Brian, this might be acceptable. But for Kevin Durant, come on, bro. Let's just chill a little bit. I hope y'all know I'm not really a Brian glazer. My favorite player, Kawhi Leonard. So in perfect movie fashion, Brian C ended up getting picked to shoot a half-court shot. And, you know, judging off of Brian's past basketball showcase, this man is trash. And we all know where this was going. And he misses so bad, bro. You would have thought he was off of that Don. This man done knocked out the mascot and everything. I would have been sick if I was in that costume, bro. Shooting that weak shot, hitting me in the head, man. We would have had to scrap. Actually, the mascot was dead trying to scrap, but bro, I can't blame him. Have I been looking in the camera the whole time? Where have I been looking? But yeah, as luck would have it, I guess for the universal aura balance, this man ended up meeting his hero, Kevin Durant.
My God, you're Kevin Durant.
And I never understood this dialogue for famous people. Bro literally had his jersey on, okay? He knows you know him. Feel me? This is dang near the equivalent to meeting LeBron James.
Stop
doing that.
My fault. But yeah, and then we get the iconic scene of him actually taking Kevin Durant's power.
I wish I had your talent.
Wish I can give it to you, man, but look, hard work beats talent, and when talent fails to work hard.
Thanks, man.
And I like how they low-key both just peep the magic energy flow through the vault, but they like, hey, nobody gonna believe us if we say this, so we gonna leave it alone. It just happened. I feel like this probably happened in real life. I probably took Jordan's talent the way I be balling. I ain't never met Jordan. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Dude, you always give full. So the next day, bro wakes up and he's showing signs that he has new talent and abilities.
I know, it's amazing. Even
which is kind of normal. Everybody can spit stuff on their finger, but he just doing it different. But yeah, his parents forced him to take his little sister to the carnival, and I personally wouldn't take my little sister to the carnival after what she did, after how she be moving, bro. But yeah, it ended up being a blessing in disguise. Because what do you know? Brian's crush and his D1 hater are there, and bro's trying to win her a teddy bear, but this man is trash too. I ain't gonna lie. Well, actually, these hoops be rigged, but we gonna see what's gonna happen.
These rims aren't regulation, you know it.
And so Brian peeks bro cannot hit a shot, and he starts laughing in the back. And this makes his bully call him out. He like, hey bro, why don't you shoot something? And my boy straight up aura farmed with his new abilities.
Let's go.
thank you.
Now, real quick, some people need to take some notes, so I got a quick quiz. Can anybody tell me where Brian's homie is in this shot? We on some Dora Explorer time today. Exactly. You can't tell me where he is because he's gone. That's called W-mans. Some people need to understand that when the girl... And meanwhile, Brian was moving like Prime Curry. This man, Kevin Durant, was in the gym hitting no shots, bro. Building a house in there like Ben Simmons. But what really got me with Brian, he was like, okay, I can shoot now. I got a drill package. Why don't I just try to dunk? Now, I ain't gonna lie, he skipped some steps right there because going to dunking, he ain't never been able to even touch net, probably for real. But hey, he could dunk. He looking like me out there, y'all, for real, for real. Is this a bad time to promote the IG, man? Hey, man, if y'all not followed up on the Instagram, go ahead. I'll respond to your DMs. Bro, give me some video ideas, anything you want to see, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I don't do sponsors, so let me slide with this, y'all. But back to Brian dunking, what threw me off was like, I ain't gonna lie, why does a 35-inch vertical come with Kevin Durant's talents and skills? But, you know, this is just for movie effect, so let me chill on it, man. Let me chill. And so with this new ability, Brian decides to try out for the team, like mid-season. I don't even know. Is this allowed, y'all? And y'all, after this, the coach saw the greatest season of his coaching career. He looked like one of the high school basketball coaches seeing somebody above the height of 6'3" in the hallway. This is what they be like right here. Hey, you're kind of tall, man. What's your name? Have you ever played basketball before? They was always like that with me because I've always been taller than everybody. I'm like 6'3". And so after Brian realized he was a freak of nature in the next coming of Brian, he proceeded to jump over a car and dunk, man. On to his first game. So Brian's first game, he wasn't really getting the ball because his teammate was mad jealous of how he just violated him. But when Brian finally touched the rock, it was over with. And yeah, this was a crazy, nice dunk and all, but why was the crowd not reacting how they should, bro? I feel like they wasn't matching up with what just happened. Like, bro really defied gravity. They over here like, oh, nice, just another highlight. Like, no, bro. Dang, I just spilled this on my cream colored pants. And of course, Brian proceeds to ball out like this the next coming games. And he basically becomes little Kevin Durant, bro. And on top of that, they glazing him. His whole school glazing him.
YALL has biology class in 5 minutes. Well, then I probably shouldn't sell these at lunch then, huh?
No.
Like me personally, I'm telling bro to sell as many as he can. We gonna run up that bag while I got KD's power. And so while Brian's going viral because his play style and the fact that he's dropping 90 points a game on some Troy Bolton mess, it leads to Kevin Durant's manager figuring out that this man low-key might have KD's powers. And this makes for some hilarious scenes, bro.
Brian Newell. Yeah? I knew that was you. Be rude, but we're kind of
On a date.
Like, I'm sorry, this is L-Mans for interrupting the date and everything, but how did bro find him on a random school night, bro? Just throwing me off. This man a detective. Is this Katie's real manager? That was the dumbest question I ever asked, bro. I was so for real right there, bro. I forgot this is an actor. So the next day, Brian's fan fiction dream comes true, and Katie pulls up to him on school. What? Did that make sense? Y'all get what I'm saying?
We have a special guest today.
We're here with the community outreach program.
And in all honesty, this was all just awkward, even the dialogues.
I had the same nasty jokes at my high school.
You think this is bad? Good thing you're not here on Meatless Wednesdays.
Good thing you're not here on Meatless Wednesdays.
Like personally as a director, I would have cut this one out, man. This made me cringe on the inside and out. So Katie's manager was attempting anything to try to get bro's powers back, but nothing was working, bro. But he was relentless and he wasn't giving up. So he tracked Brian down once more at a high school party. This is a grown man, by the way, pulling up on Brian at a high school party.
That talent you now have is not yours. You let down this entire community. All of Oklahoma City, everybody who loves the Thunder.
Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I was in this situation, I'm not giving Katie his powers back. He not getting his talent back. No cap, bro. I'm taking this all the way to the league. And in this scene specifically, I'll turn to Denzel Washington. You think you can do this to me?
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay.
And one thing I forgot in this video, there was like a whole romance subplot, but
Before this, you wouldn't even have noticed me.
I noticed you the first day when I walked down the hallway with the principal.
y'all not here for all that. Y'all here for the jokes and the goddamn movie, bro. But regardless, after the school pep rally, bro is kind of like reflecting because he kind of lost his shorty and he lost his morals. So he like, hey man, I gotta return Katie his powers back. So they try to do that.
Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard.
I felt it. Keep rubbing, keep rubbing, keep rubbing, keep rubbing.
But yeah, of course, none of this was working, even with them saying the saying from the beginning of the movie. Until finally before Katie's big game night.
There. That's it. That's it.
So somehow this man Brian just rode his bike to the arena through security with the backpack on and a basketball inside, bro. Like, man, if it was this easy to get into an NBA arena, I would have been met.
Stop doing that.
I wish I had your talent.
I wish I had your talent.
Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard.
Go.
But they ended up getting the job done, and Katie had another great game with his skills and abilities. Finally, bro. Brian was hogging his talent, using it in high school games. Oh, that's not fair. I'm saying that like I wasn't just saying I would keep his powers. And yeah, meanwhile, Katie had a breakout game. Brian he's definitely back to Brian from where we saw in the beginning of the show. And I like how it took was one shot for him to realize he was trash, bro. He took one shot at him. He said, 0 for 1. Yeah, I'm garbage. He said, I'm back to normal. So that day, Brian ends up having a big game. And mind you, he don't have no skill anymore, but everybody else thinks he does. So in this game, he is playing pretty buns, bro. But his team is going crazy, bro. His team holding him up. So the game ends up coming down to 5 seconds left. You know what I'm saying? And they down by 2 points. In some way, somehow, cheesy movie formula, Brian ends up getting the ball at the 3-point line. And I ain't gonna lie, I would've been like, don't shoot, pass the ball, if I knew it was based for Brian. Of course, in cheesy movie fashion.
Shoot it!
Green, baby. He cashed it, man, for a game. And yeah, everybody lifted him up and they won the game and stuff. Like, yeah, that was very much luck, you know what I mean? Because we know Brian's pretty trash. But of course, Katie's just conveniently posted up in the corner. It gives him this swaggy salute, bro. Like, this is my favorite scene right here, probably. This is probably my favorite scene. But yeah, man, that's one of the hood classics right there. If you ain't seen Thunderstruck, this is your first time hearing about Thunderstruck, subscribe. I don't know what sense that made, but no, don't just subscribe. Turn on them post notices too, bro. And join the Discord in the bio. I hope y'all enjoyed this for radio. What? Bro, through Crew 5L. God bless y'all. And we out. You know the deal, man. King Kong ain't got on me. My fault, bro. I like that scene. Ah, frick.